Looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. The Brown Bombers showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then landing. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He is staggered and stumbling. It's tough to assess, but the Brown Bombers cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges in close rounds, if they get influenced by that look.
Good combination landing there. And yet another big shot comes in. Hits him right on the spot.
1, 2.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Don't stay in one spot.
The Brown Bombers doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Watch the hook. Watch the hook.
Able to cover up that gut. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
Close again.
The Brown Bombers landed a good, solid combination. Can you believe that? What a change. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, this is gonna be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
3, 4, 5.
And somehow, some way, he's gonna continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
And this round comes to an end. The Brown Bombers defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Well played, straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. The Beast's going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit. You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keep in mind that he might be trying to con you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on, but do it smart.
The Brown Bombers putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. The Beast's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. And now he's targeting upstairs. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Effective work with that flush overhand right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Stay busy. Stay busy.
The Brown Bombers doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. There's that overhand right. The Brown Bombers not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. The round comes to an end, and now the tough part begins for the corner because their fighter is dealing with some swelling.
Well, what they have to do is get that end swell. You know what that is. That's that piece of metal that you put in ice. You get it nice and cold. It retains the cold, and you have to put it on the swelling. Nice, even pressure. Some guys go crazy. You see it all the time. They push at it. They start smearing it to the side.
Are they spreading the swelling when they do that?
They think in their minds that they're evening it out a little bit, spreading it out a little bit, but they're doing more tissue damage. They're actually adding to the problem.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. So punch after punch, he keeps taking punishment. Starting to wonder here, Teddy, how much more will he be able to take?
You want it to be the inclination of a fighter, in this case a warrior, to go on, but sometimes enough is enough, and you just have to take your losses and come back to fight another day. I believe we've gotten to that point.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Good block there by the Beast. A stinging uppercut by the Brown Bomber. Nice combination. Big shot there. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. The Brown Bombers corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. I never saw that coming. And hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. The Brown Bomber's power has been shown off early on in his fights. Teddy, what effect could his power have early in this fight?
Well, if he catches his opponent, it could be an early night. But if he catches his opponent and his opponent survives it, guess what? It could be a long night, man.
Great movement to get away from those punches. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Wow, is he defensively sound. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Wow, what an uppercut. The Brown Bombers' right hand scores well that time. Last 10 7 seconds of this first round. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay? Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whenever he misses, counter.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Fine looking right hand by James. Backing his opponent into the corner. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Well, you can see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Each man able to land an uppercut. Left to the body. Oh, and now we see some head hunting by the Brown Bomber. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here. Right hand crashes. Oh! Look at the torque and power from that uppercut. It floored him.
He snapped that shoulder forward the way you're supposed to do it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Focus.
James is still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
The Brown Bomber's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by James.
No need to be on the inside. Back to the center.
Comes across with a hook up top. The Brown Bombers tagged by a hook. James has done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. The round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner, the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before, you've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Throws a counter punch there. James is trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who was knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
Stay focused inside.
Up top with the quick hook. James is ripped by an uppercut. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Brown Bomber. Right to the body. One, gives one. The right hand scores well. The Brown Bombers coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by James. The Brown Bombers putting forth a great combination there. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel ropes, move out. Look, you're standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body.
So 3 rounds in the books here. James is probably feeling good about what he's accomplishing because his intent was to go out there and throw punches. But I don't think he's feeling too good if he looks at your scorecard. He hasn't won a round.
No, because he hasn't been accurate. Yeah, he's throwing punches, but they're fat punches. They're wide punches. Not getting to the target.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Good step back counterpunch there. The Brown Bombers' right hand working well that time. He scored well. Scored well up top. Little volume punching to the body there. James's right hand scores well. Oh, what a hook upstairs. And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab. Solid straight right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. The Brown Bombers hit by a power punch. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Right back to the belt line. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. Oh, good exchange there. Good job with another left hand. James's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Start up again, back to action here with another round, but who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Don't walk into the punches, don't walk into the punches.
Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. James is so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination
Working
landing.
the jab. Come on.
See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. James is on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Using those feet, using that jab on the outside well.
And you know what? He used his head early in the fight because he went inside, which is really where he's set up for, and he got his opponent's respect. And now, that respect is paying off because he's being allowed to stay on the outside and control things.
Very accurate to the body with that left hook. Then he brings the right hand. James is once again the target of a hook. That was not well targeted by James. James's combination punching is working well here. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. A little 1-2, jab followed by the cross. And round 5 comes to an end. The Brown Bombers in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
He missed with that headshot. The Brown Bombers scoring with that right hand. Well, all of us can see the success he's having with the uppercut. How come his opponent can't? What should he be looking for?
Well, what he needs to do is he has to be aware where it's coming. He knows it comes when he's inside and it's coming up the middle. He needs to take his glove and just dip it down, drop it a little bit, open it up, and kind of put it underneath his chin a little bit to block that punch.
Demolishing hook by James. James is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Goes up top with the right hand. Right to the belt line. Left hook, right hand, well done, especially to the body.
Double up your punches.
There's the combo to the body. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. James is looking for a way to get this fight back on course. A course that can get him a victory. This isn't it. Just trying to counterpunch in these middle rounds.
No, this is not it. He's not thinking right. You know, it's one thing to say physically, technically, he needs to do that. But to do it, you have to be mentally clear. You have to be seeing the plan, seeing what you have to do, what you have to order your body to do. He's not seeing that right now.
Round, all right? Listen, I'm not going to...
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far.
Hook off the jab.
Oh, what an exchange! Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Stay on the outside.
Keep moving, working the jab.
James's jab lands well. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by James. Is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
It's all right, just keep moving.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. The Brown Bombers been getting to the inside with that jab, and once he's there, he's been connecting with ease.
Joe, you know, he's a guy who likes to visit the refrigerator. Where's the refrigerator kept?
In the kitchen.
Yeah, in the kitchen, and that's exactly what his opponent's giving him. He's giving him that kitchen.
Keep moving, keep moving.
One, two, one, two.
10 seconds to go in the 7th. Scores up top with a left. And round 7 comes to an end.
Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab. Okay, listen, you can throw him off with some head movement. I mean, that's it. Throw him off with head movements.
As we open up round 8, we look at Teddy's scorecard, and it is much the same. All these rounds now starting to just blur together. They're taking the same exact form. One guy dominating the other.
Yeah, and the one who's dominating, why should he change? Of course he's not going to change. All the emphasis, all the burden now is on the opponent. He's got to change something.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by James. Up top with the right hand. James has gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed, so he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
Stay away from the inside.
The Brown Bombers impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by James. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by James. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. What a difference from corner to corner. As he sits on his stool, he knows that he is in complete control of this fight, peppering his opponent with power shots.
Well, it's been like that all night long. Anything he throws finds a target.
Nice work, kid. Good job in that round. You need to cover up more, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Just cover up.
There's water up there, that's it. You don't need that, no, throw that away.
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. There's the combo downstairs. The Brown Bombers doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first and the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
Nice work with the uppercut. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the Brown Bomber. A classic 1-2 combo by James.
Circle him. Move, move.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Solid. James is unable to stand up to that combination.
One, stand.
2, 3, 4,
Come on,
5,
get to your feet.
6, 7, 8,
Come on,
9,
get to your feet.
10.
It's over. The fight is over. The Brown Bombers' opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. So here we are late in the fight, just coasting along, and then that happens. Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action.
And he's the Undertaker.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. The Undertaker's pre-fight talk included a lot of discussion about the need to utilize the jab. Why so?
Well, first of all, he's a good fundamental fighter, and he's not a real physical fighter. So he understands where he has to be good. He knows he doesn't have, great physical skills where he could just knock a house over. He knows he has to be good in this area, using that lead hand, the jab.
More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. The Brown Bomber's known as a guy who isn't going to be bashful early on. He has power, and he's not afraid to showcase it.
Yeah, but that's not all that this business is about. My mentor, Cus D'Amato, used to say, hey, power is just part of it. It's kind of like having a military weapon. You still need a missile to get it there. Alone, all it does is make a hole in the ground. Otherwise, it has no real use. You have to have a way to get it to the target. Let's see if he has that way.
That right hand over the top lands flush. And now he's targeting upstairs. Look at this, another power punch able to land. Early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
That's what we worked on at the gym. Good job, boy. Good job.
Good return fire that time. Right hand downstairs. And we come to the end of round number 1. The Brown Bombers' defensive flaws in that last round were very, very costly. He's not doing a good enough job of simply protecting himself.
No, I'm not sure that he knows how.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. The Brown Bombers' right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Good effective work with that straight right hand. The Undertaker's banged by an uppercut. They're sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head.
Stay focused on the
Flush right hand to the body. Good block. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Missed the body shot. There he goes with the right hand again. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Stay away from the inside.
The Brown Bombers nailed. The Undertaker's nailed by a huge uppercut. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Little head knocking with that right hand.
Need to be
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
Nice work, nice work.
A little defense turns to offense by Hill. The Brown Bombers got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. The Undertaker's getting hit too much. I mean, it's as simple as that, Teddy. He comes back after that round, and he just got popped a lot.
Yeah, well, right now he's got to find a way to get away from some of those punches, but there's a problem, a big problem. Like with anything else, how are you going to start changing it if you haven't been taught differently? I don't know that he knows the answers.
So let those hands go. Let him go this round. This is the time. We need to outpunch this guy.
And round number 3 is underway.
That's it.
How about that? Another right hand. Good block there by Hill. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the Brown Bomber. He's got a real problem on his hands right now. That cut has worsened to the point where clearly the referee's giving it a look. He's thinking about stopping this fight. Is this the time now, Teddy, where the fighter has to understand that and try to end the fight on his own terms?
Well, it's a catch-22 right now, Joe, because he has to be more defensive-minded. He has to make sure that he doesn't catch any more leather in that area to worsen that cut. But he also has to find some offense to slow this guy down, to give him a reason to start stepping back instead of stepping forward.
Halfway through this round here. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Jab and a straight right by Hill. The Brown Bombers' right hand scores well that time.
That's where you want to be. Good job, baby.
Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. The Brown Bombers putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Keep working that jab, baby.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Nice 1-2 by Hill.
That's my man. Keep fighting, baby.
And that's the end of round 3.
Deep breath. Good job. Deep breath. You're in control of this fight, but don't get it.
We open up round number 4 here. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard, where he's up 2 rounds to 1. I like his work rate, Teddy.
You know, he's not landing all the time clean, but it reminds me a little bit of some of the old fans used to say to me, Teddy, Marciano, we love Marciano, you know, the Rock. He used to hit guys on his arms. He wasn't hitting them clean, but he was breaking their blood vessels. Excuse me for being so graphic, but he was breaking their blood vessels, and they couldn't keep their arms up by the time they got to the 8th, 9th, 10th round. That's kind of the way this guy fights.
Banking away a body shot with the right hand. The Brown Bombers been doing a very good job landing that uppercut against his opponent. Teddy, if you're his opponent, you know that uppercut's coming. What should you be doing?
Well, exactly. You should move your head a little bit, slip a little bit, let that uppercut miss you, and then there's going to be an opening to counter right away, fill that hole, probably with a hook.
Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging at it.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Punch and move. Punch and move. Keep that head moving.
The Brown Bombers showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. The Undertaker's swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Targeted counter punch by Hill. Turns over that hook upstairs.
Keep moving.
10 seconds to go in the 4th. The Brown Bombers showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. And round 4 comes to an end. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
Jump on it right now. Nice, nice. Keep pushing. Nice, real nice. Keep working the jab.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. And now he scores well with the straight right.
Oh, keep your distance.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
That's okay, that's okay. Let it go, let it go. Keep it going.
The combo lands upstairs.
Double up your jabs.
Downstairs with a right hand. The Brown Bomber's been able to avoid having any of his opponent's headshots landing flush.
And what his opponent has to do, Joe, is make an adjustment. Well, we used to tell the fighters, when a guy's elusive like this fighter is right now, you have to shorten your punches up. Shorten them up a little bit, have less space to travel. They have a better chance of getting to that elusive target.
This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay? Just keep it simple, okay? Just keep it simple. You're making it harder than it has to be.
And we are underway with the second half of this fight. Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. How about that left hand? Hills just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. The Brown Bomber's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Hill's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Move in. Keep working, keep working.
A solid uppercut by the Brown Bomber. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. And now he scores with that left to the body. Right to the head with that right. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
The Undertaker's right hand scores well. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Hill. The Undertaker's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Another good round by him there. Teddy, he can't miss tonight.
No, I'm taking nothing away from him, but you can't miss when your opponent goes out there and begs you to hit him. I mean, he's just standing right there asking for it.
The Brown Bombers doing well here with that two-punch combination. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
The Brown Bombers scoring with that right hand, targeting that head with the combination punching. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
Come on,
To the head he goes with a left hand. Commits to the straight right. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. He just missed that shot up top. The Brown Bombers' objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there. Scores with the uppercut. The Brown Bombers putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. The Undertaker's nose is now starting to bleed. A solid, true uppercut by the Brown Bomber. What a big shot. There he goes. He goes down from that headshot.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's all over. The Brown Bombers, hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer...
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. The Brown Bombers really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring. Butcher's now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is for the task at hand. All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one scheduled for 10. Very nice defensive guard there. Lands flush with the combination upstairs.
Hooks on the inside. Hooks on the inside.
The Brown Bombers landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. A headshot block. Butcher's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Well, he missed that right. Butcher so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Butcher's left working well that time. Way to block there. Rock'em sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Butcher's combination punching is working well here. 10 seconds remaining in this round.
Head moving, baby. Come on, champ. I need you to look live out there. Loosen up your hands. You did very good, real good. Now you can do it. I know you can do it. You need to move your head, okay? Side to side. Lead to...
Relax, relax. You can do this. You know you got this.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Do that again. That looked good.
Targeting that overhand left. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the Brown Bomber. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Both fighters told us that they want to have a similar approach early on here. They want to show a lot of varied attacks.
Well, that gives them a better opportunity to be effective throughout the night.
The Brown Bombers impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Butcher's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Not able to land the headshot. He comes with the straight right hand. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. The Brown Bombers' right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Look at the mess in the ring right now. Butcher's cut is just painting himself right.
Yeah, it's a good thing. At least we think that judges are not influenced by the way a fighter looks. Because if they were, no rounds are going in his favor.
Get inside, get inside.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Butcher. Covers up nicely and gets rid of his opponent's body shot. The Brown Bombers wrecked by a shot upstairs. And that does it for this round. Butcher's, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Butcher's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Butcher. Good job staying away from the danger there. A sound combination by Butcher. Targeting a left hand to the body. Butcher's in a real tough spot now. There's no doubt about it that the eye has worsened. That cut is really looking ugly right here. What does he have to think about right now? Is it time to just take the realization that, hey, this fight could end at any moment?
Yeah, well, there's two things to that. First of all, the cut man's done his job. He's put the coagulants in there. Now he has to give them time to work. He's got to be elusive. He can't get hit on it for a little while, but also he has to find a way for offense to stem the tide to keep the opponent from just walking right in.
Nice work with the overhand right. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Butcher. The Brown Bombers' right hand scores well that time. Butcher's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Very accurate with the overhand right. And now he's targeting upstairs. The Brown Bombers almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. And that's the end of round 3.
Now you need to bang that body and finish with that nasty uppercut. Good job.
He's been on target with his attack. Good, accurate punching as we begin round number 4 here, and he's up 3-0 on your scorecard, Teddy.
Good counter-punching, and when you're counter-punching the right way, you're usually getting clean shots. He's getting them.
Tried to land that upstairs.
Keep it clean,
and the
guys.
ref says no low blows. He gives him the warning. That worked out really. Butcher's going to have a point
That's
deduction
1 point
here.
for
The
excessive
repeated
low
low blows
One.
finally caught up with him. He's completely turned his offense off. You can see that he's just in an extreme defensive posture. But still, his opponent is scoring. Butcher's pushed it a
That's
little
1
too
point for
far with
excessive
those
low
low
blows.
blows, and the
That's 1
referee
point.
has seen enough. He's going to take a point. The Brown Bombers' work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Boy, just staying on the outside away from danger and scoring well. Zones in on that overhand right. And banging away he goes. Oh, banged around and down.
Joey has some choices to make. 2 of them. 1, do I get up? And 2, how do I behave once I'm up?
7, 8, 9.
Let's go get him.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Butcher's landed a good, solid combination. Went to the body there, but unable to connect.
Just like that. Just like that.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Butcher's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo.
Come on. Give both of them.
That is a sharp uppercut by the Brown Bomber. Butcher's inability to get away from his opponent's right hand. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Butcher's damaged right now, Teddy. That last round was really costly to him. He can't go on fighting like that.
No, not unless he goes back to one of those Star Trek episodes where you had Scotty. You remember Scotty used to beam you up? Well, right about now he's saying, Scotty, beam me the heck out of here. Otherwise, he better get his hands up and start fighting.
Fires right back at him. Some serious damage done on that power shot to the head.
Dropped his hand, paid a price.
The Brown Bombers' right hand working well that time. Butcher's ruined with that punch. Did you see that? Blistering combination. The speed of those punches just put him down.
They got there quicker than his hands got back to cover.
4, 5.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
No, that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy. If you're in this situation...
Look at that! Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref is stopping this fight. Butcher's unable to get up and continue on. As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. The Brown Bombers now a winner by knockout. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of heavyweights. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Good combination to the body. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Right to the body. Gets rid of that effort. Unbelievable work there, landing a 4-punch combo. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Bad Intentions is doing well here with that 2-punch combination.
Move those feet! Move in! Move in! Good job, boy. Good job. Circle! Circle!
The Brown Bombers putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Come on, stay away from those. Come on now.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
You gotta protect yourself.
The Brown Bombers landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. So it's the end of the round. And as both men head back to their respective corners, Teddy, it brings up a good point that's many times not talked enough, but the culture of a corner and how guys conduct themselves. What was always your philosophy in organizing and running a corner?
Well, first of all, only one guy can be in charge. That's the trainer. You can't have too many cooks in the kitchen. It has to be organized like anything else. And you have to have calm people. You only have 1 minute. Maybe by the time the fighter gets back, maybe it's 50 seconds. So you have to be efficient. You can't have guys that are excited. They have to be able to control their emotions just like the fighter does on the outside. And everyone has to know what their job is.
The Brown Bombers so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Back to basics here, as you can see the jab becoming a key instrument for him.
Boxing 101. You have an opponent walking in, you want to stay on the out.
Big shot, unable to handle that combination. He is down on the canvas.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. A little head hunting with the right. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter-punching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body. And he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Final 10 seconds. Look at that combination by Bad Intentions. And we come to the end of round number 2.
Beautiful.
The Brown Bombers in control now. Scores a knockdown in the last round. Teddy, you think he's going to go after it here when this next round starts?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe, he should. I think he should, because that's what the networks are looking for. They're looking to bring back guys that are exciting. There's no better way to ensure that they're going to bring you back than scoring a knockout. He has an opportunity.
Yeah, opportunity to advance his career. Wow, he backs up the combination, landed all 4 of them. A smart and resourceful uppercut by the Brown Bomber. Bad Intentions is bang to the noggin. Accurate shot, straight right hand. He is damaged bad. Oh, and there you go. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. This fight is over. Bad Intentions is unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. The Brown Bombers able to come up with a... evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for our main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. His poise is something that cannot be denied. This is a fighter that knows he's ready to do what is in front of him, and he has what it takes to accomplish the goal. The Brown Bombers ring walks have been known as circus spectaculars, but yet, with all that, to him, it's a moment of extreme attention.
In the blue corner, from Sacramento, Finito.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. He gets off with a combination up top. Protecting his head well with his guard. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Good-looking counterpunch. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. The Brown Bombers' combination punching is working well here. Blocks that belt line well.
Shake it off! It's all right, just keep moving.
Fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. There's a straight right hand. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by the Brown Bomber. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Brown Bombers' knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence, and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pads. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Well, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. Forceful uppercut by the Brown Bomber. Now he goes to the gut with a right hand. Solid uppercut. Boy, he's really getting off with his punches and multi-numbers here. The Brown Bombers' right hand scores well. Right to the belt line. The Brown Bombers' defense is paying off now. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. You know, he did a very nice job of finishing up that. He put the third punch in there and landed the combination.
Keep moving around the ring.
He missed with that headshot. He fires off the combination there, and it lands. Ten seconds to go in this round. The Brown Bombers going to really regret when he hears the scorecards, Red, because he lost that last round just based on defensive laziness.
Well, you can always make comparisons, analogies. You watch a basketball game, you say, you know what, this team, Joe, is losing because they're not rebounding. They're not boxing out underneath the boards. Well, guess what? They weren't taught how to do that. You have to know how to do that. He's not going to start showing you defense if he doesn't know how. He does not know how. He has not been taught.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Get close to him. Move your head.
Right on the mark, double jab. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Right to the body. Good way to protect the midsection. The Brown Bombers well off the mark that time. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Nice strike after catching one by the Brown Bomber. Now hugging on the inside. Targeting a left hand down low. Comes with the right.
Get inside, get inside.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
You gotta breathe. Just breathe. Relax. How you feeling out there? Now, you're not winning.
The Brown Bombers ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. How about that exchange? The Brown Bombers doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
Uppercut!
Halfway through round number 4. Look at him put his punches together. The Brown Bombers movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Nice work to the midsection with the left. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. The Brown Bombers scoring with that right hand. They both decide to bring it. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
The Brown Bombers staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. And that's the end of round 4. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
The Brown Bombers impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Nice work, great technique. The combo lands.
Inside, inside.
Gets him with the right hand. .90 seconds to go here in this round. Both men digging in with uppercuts. Blocks away that headshot. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. That is a strong uppercut there. Good strong combo. Flush right hand to the head. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Parries that punch intended for the head. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth the right hand.
If you hit the body, you're going to win this fight. I'm telling you, all you have to do is rip down to the body. Look at me. Come up to the head. Rip down.
The start of the 6th round. The Brown Bombers back to business right now. The entire first half of this fight completely went his way. Able to get rid of that one. The Brown Bombers' right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
He does a nice job with the uppercut, and I think fans, especially fans that like the big shots, the lots of offense, they love.
Solid right hand lands. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after him, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Keep working the body.
Good right hand. The Brown Bombers making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Targeting the uppercut, and it worked. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Able to land with the right. Missed that uppercut. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Pett. Made him miss, made him pay.
Over. Tired. He's got nothing left, okay? Just go for the head. Knock him out. It's done. Move him to the ropes. Stay close. That's where you want to be.
So a new round is underway here, but will it be just where we left off? Remember, the bell rang in that last round to keep this fight going. He was taking a beating.
Yeah, well, I hope that he watched some Houdini movies. I really do, because he's going to have to do a Houdini to get out of this.
There's a good right hand. The Brown Bombers' punch is far off the target.
Come on, kid.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Gets rid of that body shot. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Halfway through the 7th round. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. The Brown Bombers just being smart on the outside. Doing very nicely, staying way out of range of danger and utilizing his jab.
And usually he's a guy, if we were talking about basketball, he's a guy who likes to be in the paint. Hit some layups, do a little dunking. Hey, he's got a jump shot.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Hits him in the mug with the right.
You got to land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Look at me.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we start this 8th round. And I think this tells pretty much the story. Yeah, he's got a slight lead. However, there have been those moments where you see a defensive flaw.
Yeah, the other guy's coming on fast. The defensive flaw is that he covers up too much. He blocks too many punches. And when you're blocking too many punches, well, the guy puts punches together, some are going to get through. Some are getting through.
Blocks the headshot. Good looking 2-punch combination there. The Brown Bombers giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. I can imagine throughout your career, you've been all over a lot of fighters for lack of movement.
Yeah, it's very, very frustrating because you start to wonder, does he want to win the fight? That's what you start to wonder.
A barrage of punches that time. Good combination.
Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want one at a time. You want 3 or 4.
That right hand serving well. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. What impact from that uppercut by the Brown Bomber.
Touch on the inside. Guard your head.
Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there. A stinging uppercut by the Brown Bomber. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Body shot lands. It was the right. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw 3 or 4 punches in a row. You can turn this around, but you got to let it go.
Back contact action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Comes right back at him with a... Able to show you his blocking ability. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Able to dismiss that body shot. And he digs in with the jab, cutting down the tree there. And oh, what a good, strong uppercut. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. That hook was well off the mark. A solid uppercut by the Brown Bomber. Wow! He just went down. The infighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
7, 8, up, 9.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Don't walk into his punches.
Committing to the combo now, both land. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. And that's the end of round 9. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this, and he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
This is what champions do.
You got any more of these?
Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up on that jab, then finish off with a hook, okay?
Final round has arrived. Who wants it more? Blocks it away. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Off target with that hook.
Back to the body.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand.
Keep working the body.
Nice block. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Halfway through this 10th and final round. Well placed, straight right hand. You know, sometimes a fight takes on a life of its own. This fight has grown into something bigger than both men. They both have risen each other up.
Yes, that's a good point. They've made each other better. They forced each other to become something that when they got to the arena tonight, they were not sure they could be that.
There's the old 1-2 coming after him. Oh, what a shot upstairs.
He's going to have to grab on.
Good work with the combination, putting his punches together, and it's paying off.
Yeah, it is paying off. You know, the first couple didn't get there, but he caught him on the back end.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Well, what do they say, Teddy? Something's got to stick. That combination was something.
Well, you know what it was? The first couple punches were throwaway punches, set up the later punches.
Well, that wraps it up. Now, let's send it up to our ring announcer for the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard falls in line, and everybody here in the arena knows exactly what happened tonight.
Yeah, this was an easy one. I mean, I think that you would have had a big problem with the crowd, not to mention me, your broadcaster right here, if these judges gave it any other way.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the State Palace Theater, great venue here in New Orleans, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
Golden Terry. His adversary.
Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. Good job on the two-punch combo by Terry. Big uppercut right on the mark.
Come on, kid, focus.
Left hand came after the jab. Piercing jab. He nearly lifted him off the ground. What an uppercut by the Brown Bomber. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Little head hunting with the left. The Brown Bombers doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Halfway through round number 1. Golden's jacked by an upper. Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand. Teddy, he's been staggered and stunned, and now these flailing arm shots.
Yeah, he's going to leave himself more wide open. Right now, he'd be better off not throwing, just defending.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. There's another right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. In a strange way, now it could create an offensive opportunity. The Brown Bomber's opponent is drawn to that cut he opened up. But it now forced him to be reckless coming in.
You're exactly right, Joe. You know, if you're the one cut, you have a job to do. You have a responsibility. You know, don't let that throw you off. You know, stay to your game plan. But if you cause the cut, you have something that's a responsibility. Don't get over anxious like you just said. Don't just start going for broke. And that's exactly what he's doing.
And that's the end of round 1. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Keep your hands moving. Keep busy. Let's get it. Stay tight and bang away, okay?
Terry's bounces back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before and he's not panicking.
Nice.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Blocks that punch. Golden's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Good defense, just covering up down low. As basic as can be, but it works. A jab followed by the straight. Good biting, snapping shot by Golden. He has his target. He lands the straight right. The Brown Bombers putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Golden's blocking ability is doing well for him there. And that has some bite to it, that right hand. Oh, he is big shot he just scored with. Perfectly executed combination. Terry's down. He's going to have to beat the count. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. The Brown Bombers ring walk is one of those ring walks where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who has his eye on the prize. Opening round scheduled for 10. And now they're trading blows. Bad intentions is left now getting into the mix. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Brown Bomber. Well timed, but not solid. Solid straight right hand. The Brown Bomber's ability to punch, to flat out put forth power, puts people in the seats. Early on, that's what they expect to see here.
And early on, sometimes too much of a good thing, guess what? It can be dangerous. It can backfire. If he lands a punch and it doesn't get rid of the guy, well, what else can he do? What happens then?
Back to the body.
Butler still shaking after feeling that uppercut. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Goes up top with a right hand. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
Bad Intentions is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. The Brown Bombers coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. End of this round. Joe and Teddy sitting ringside with you. It gives us time to reflect on the bigger picture of boxing. You know, it was interesting. We had a fan walk up to you earlier today and say, hey, I know you learned everything from the legendary Cus D'Amato, the great trainer. And he said to you, what's the one thing you took away from all your years with Cus? What did you say to him?
Well, it wasn't a paycheck, I'll tell you that much, because Cus didn't believe in paying you for that. He said you're going to college, you're getting a valuable education, and you're not even being forced to pay a tuition. So I understood that. We worked 7 days a week, so there was no union. Cus believed in working on Sundays, so you couldn't go complain and say I'm being overworked. But I think seriously that the most important thing that I learned, of course, that from a technical standpoint, you have to be really secure in those areas. No matter how much talent a fighter has, you have to teach them right, teach them the fundamentals, but mentally. You have to understand that a fighter's really always under fear. And you have to understand those dimensions, those parameters. And you have to be able to find a way to get in there, understanding how he feels mentally and understanding how that can impair his judgment, stop him from doing simple physical things.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Butler. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Bad Intentions.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
And now he's targeting upstairs. A solid, true uppercut by the Brown Bomber. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Nice work, the left hand to the head. A good block. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. The Brown Bombers corners got to be happy about that last round. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Good combination on the 1-2 by Butler. Flush shot, it was the overhand left. Comes with the right. The Brown Bombers' defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Able to place the right hand in there. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Halfway through this round. last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to...
Solid. Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down.
2, 3.
Where's the crowd? Get up, get up.
Well, that may have been just a flash knockdown there, Teddy.
Yeah, I think he's okay. He looks clear-headed. His legs are okay. Now it's just a matter of making sure that he understands why he got caught.
Bad intentions is hitting his opponent below the belt. The Brown Bombers' right hand scores well that time. Ten clicks of the tuck. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. And round 3 comes to an end. Start of round number 4. The Brown Bombers' well-skilled plan has earned him every round on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, he hasn't always been the aggressor, but he's definitely been the more effective puncher, landing the clean shots.
There he is on the inside doing
Watch the low blow.
and the ref's going to warn him. He's got to get him up. And now you can see him doing some fine work here on the outside of his opponent.
You know, and I see
Time.
a terribly
Taking 1
long,
point
difficult
away over
night
here.
for his opponent
1
because
point
we
for
already know he's going to win on the inside. That's his place. Now he's controlling things outside where it's not supposed to be his place.
Time. That's 1 point.
Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. The Brown Bombers' opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
No.
It's over.
That's it.
The
This
fight
done.
is over. Excessive fouls, DQ, done.
And when you see that, sometimes it tells me that the fighter wanted to get out. And that was his way of getting out.